is Talk Cricket Live. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and like and comment below. Here's your failed medium-fast right-armed bowler, Mark Keane.
Hello, cricket lovers. 'Tis I, Mark R. Keane, on Talk Cricket Live stream. You see, usually we call ourselves Talk Cricket Live. Now I'm talking that we are Talk Cricket Live stream. Why? Because we are live. So I thought I'd change the time a little bit today because I was watching the highlights and I realised, well, you know, highlights 7 till 8. Well, I start the live show at 8:15, and hopefully, you know, it's kind of fresh in your minds what's been going on, and what has been going on, and how are we going to win the test in Edgbaston? Those are the big questions. But first of all, let's have a look at what's been happening in this first test. And I'm just going to look down the teams. So Rory Burns obviously did pretty well. I was thinking about sacking Dom Sibley after, you know, up until today, but I think he saved himself. So Zach Crawley wasn't impressed. Root was impressed. He still got 2 pretty good scores. Ollie Pope, okay. You know, neither one nor the other. Come see, come sa. Dan Lawrence, what's he doing in the England team? I really have no idea. Jack Bracey, I'll talk about in just a second or two. And Ollie Robinson, I suppose, has got to be the big one. I mean, he made a phenomenal contribution to the whole thing. He did amazingly well bowling. He had 7 wickets. He was the equal second highest scorer in the first England innings. I think if it hadn't been for his contribution, I mean, who knows what his replacement would have done, England would have been in a much poorer situation. I think, though, England have managed to salvage some respectability. I think in that second innings, I think they managed to come off with a little bit of respect, because, I mean, they were a long way from losing the game in the end. And in fact, you know, could maybe even have won it. But then in another time and place, I guess New Zealand wouldn't have actually, thrown the towel in and said, OK, we're going to try and get you out, and declared. So that is the situation. I don't think we can conclude a whole great deal from England's performance in the first test, other than it wasn't the right team. And I did say this right at the start, it wasn't the right team. So what is the right team? I mean, who are we going to put in this team to make it worth looking at in Edgbaston? So what I'm going to do is let you, first of all, just have a look. I'm not going to say anything. Just have a look at what Mark's 11 for the Edgbaston test will be. So I'm going to let you have a look at this for about 10 seconds, and then I'm going to speak. So have a look first. Okay, there we go. Mark's England 11 for Edgbaston. Number 1, Rory Burns. He clearly did fantastically in the first innings. He was struggling a little bit after he got hit in the second innings. We can forgive him that. So Rory Burns is right up there, I think. Dom Sibley. He was struggling, I think, but I think now that he's got his, he's 60 odd, I think we can keep him in the team. Now, here's the big surprise, Jack Bracey. What do you think of that? I think it was a mistake to have Jack Bracey in as the wicket keeper on his debut, as Jeremy Kelly would say, and expect him to come up with the runs as a batsman. He wants to be a top order batsman. He's used to being a top order batsman. Why not put him in instead of Zach Crawley? And Zach Crawley is one of 5 players I've sacked off for the Edgbaston test. So Rory Burns 1, Dom Sibley 2, and Jack Bracey at 3. Let's give him a go. let's give him a go. He's a proven top order batsman. Joe Root still captain, obviously, at number 4. And now let's bring in the J boys. Johnny at number 5 and Jos Buttler at number 6. So we're losing Ollie Pope and Dan Lawrence. Ollie Pope hasn't done a whole deal wrong, but I think we need Johnny and Jos in there. And now, more changes. Moeen Ali at number 7. He adds to the batting lineup in a very effective way. He's a little bit hit or miss, which isn't great when you're a batsman. But Moeen Ali, I think, would be something quite special in there. And also, he gives us a very, very useful spin option. So you've got Joe Root and Moeen Ali spinning it. Joe Root's a decent spinner, decent bowler, and he gets wickets. But, you know, with two of them, Moeen Ali's just something, I don't know, he's a bit more specialist. Sam Curran. And this is where a lot of people are going to say I'm talking a lot of nonsense. Sam Curran is there at number 8. He gives us a batting option as well. He's an all-rounder. But also he gives us the left-arm bowling option. Chris Woakes, I think, has got to be there kind of in place of Ollie Robinson. Stuart Broad, Jimmy Anderson. Now, a lot of people will say, well, hang on, Curran, Woakes, Broad, Anderson, all much of a muchness in pace. Yes, they might be in terms of pace, but in style and skill, they're not the same. And you've still got the two bowlers there in Joe Root and Moeen Ali. So that's what I'm thinking about as far as the England lineup is going to be concerned. So, what do you think about that? I'd love to hear from you. All you have to do is to have your say is give me a call. It's 0161 818 2009. 0161 818 2009. You don't appear on camera, obviously, you're just phoning me up, but you can just give me a call and let me know. What do you think of my England team, and what do you think the England team should be? Who do you think should be in, and who do you think should be out? Mine's quite radical, really, because I've got rid of Crawley, Lawrence, Robinson, Pope, and Wood. Although Robinson for political reasons, obviously, kind of. So, what do you think? Give me a call, 0161 818 2009. If you want to just Skype me, it's Panonfire. PANONFIRE. So if you are abroad, just Skype me on Panonfire, and we should be able to sort that out. Okay, so there you go. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. And if we get some calls, then we'll continue as ever. If we don't get calls, because it is quite a new concept, actually, kind of having a phone in on the video on YouTube. So if we don't get any calls, then we will simply end the broadcast, and we'll be back doing live shows. Probably not until we do Edgbaston, so that will be the 10th of June. So last chance to give me a shout. I think England. I don't know. I just think it was a poor team. That's why I've sacked 5 of them off. It's nothing personal. I'm just looking. Robinson for political reasons. Pope, not really sure. 50-50, but I think Bairstow and Buttler deserve a run out. Wood, good pace bowler. And he obviously got 3 wickets in the first innings, but I'd like to have Woakes and Curran in the team. Lawrence, I don't know what he's doing in the England team. Crawley, I don't know what he's doing in the England team either, really. At the moment, we've got so many other good players. Why are we putting those players in? That, to me, really was a second-rate team, and that, to me, is why we weren't even really in the game. Okay, so we got a draw out of it in the end. But a lot of that was the old faithfuls like Joe Root. So what do you think? Think I'm talking a load of old bollocks, or do you actually agree? Last chance to give me a call on 0161 818 2009. That is if you're in the UK. If you're outside the UK, of course, you can do +44 161 818 2009. And otherwise, you can just Skype me from anywhere in the world on Panonfire. And you just come through, I put you on the air, we have a little bit of a chat, and that's the way it goes. Big nose. Okay, so this will be the last broadcast for a few days. What is it today? The 6th. Yes. 4 years to the day since I bought this house I'm in at the moment, and I still haven't dusted the blinds. Oh, well, we'll do that maybe in the next 4 years. So it's going to be the 10th, isn't it? Which I believe it's a Sunday today, 6th. So that will be the Thursday. Thursday, and what we're going to do is try and do them at 8:15. So you'll get a chance to actually watch the highlights on BBC Two, I think it was, and then we can, and then we can have a little chat about it. So let's hope that England have a better team. That's not my prediction as such, just my preference for the next team. And I'd be interested to see how close it is. Obviously, they say, well, you can't pick a team until you've seen the pitch, but does it make that much difference? I don't really know. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the Red Ball County Roundup. I've been looking actually at some of the results today, and my team, Warwickshire, top of the group. And let's see how my predictions are going, because last week I did make some predictions about who would win each group and who would come second as well. So that'll be quite interesting to see as well. So video tomorrow, the Red Ball County Roundup, and we're going to be back live at 8:15 every day for the Edgbaston Test match on Thursday. So I'll see you then.